Hello and welcome to the Dragon Den. I'm KingofDragons 5000 and today I have another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Jada Toy Street Fighter 2 Dee Jay. Jada Toys has done another amazing job here with another Street Fighter character, and Dee Jay looks amazing. I'm quite impressed by the amount of details that Jada Toys was able to put on this character. Having a look at his accessories, Dee Jay does come with two different head sculpts, as well as two pairs of hands along with his golden necklace, as well as his air slasher effect piece. As we move on to Dee Jay's details, it's quite impressive what Jada Toys was able to do. Despite looking like an unimpressive figure, there's a lot of details to go over with Dee Jay. Having a look at the head, I'm really impressed by this giant smile that Jada Toys gave him. Jada Toys has painted his green eyes very nicely, and I really like the fact that he has this beetle brow with no eyebrows. Along the sides of his shaved head, you can see that he has two M's on either side of his temples. And his dual braid does hang down, which is a really nice little detail. The gold chain around his neck is actually a little ball-bearing chain, which looks really good. And as we have a look at his torso, you can see that Dee Jay has a lot of great details in his musculature and his physique. Dee Jay's muscular physique is actually sculpted very nicely, and it's amplified by the amazing paint job. We do have some paint in the recesses of his muscles, which brings out all that impressive detail. And the paint job is going to continue onto his back, where it highlights all his musculature. His impressive physique carries over to his arms, where he has these really muscular arms. And just like with his torso, there is some subtle shading here on his arms, bringing out all that muscle detail. As we move down to his forearms, you can see he is wearing these karate style gloves. Very similar to Ken and Ryu's karate gloves, these gloves are actually a new sculpt, and I like the paint job on them. Dee Jay is going to be wearing these long orange pants, which actually have some impressive detail to them. Though they are lacking in some shading here, I am really impressed by the level of detail that was put into the texture of in his sweatpants. A nice detail on his pants is that the blue Maximum logo is actually a smoother texture than the rest of his pants. And it does appear that each letter is sculpted on his pants, which only highlights how much detail is in his pants. And probably the only reuse on this figure is that he is reusing the same feet as Ken and Ryu. But the complexion matches the rest of his skin, and there's still some impressive highlighting in his feet. Dee Jay has an amazing level of painted detail in his musculature, bringing out all those impressive muscles. Add to it, the level of detail on his pants is actually quite impressive, despite the fact it doesn't have any orange shading. With the details out of the way, let's compare Dee Jay to our usual suspects. Dee Jay is actually going to be one of the taller figures out of the Street Fighter line, and he will scale nicely with domestic toy lines. And he is going to be on the taller side of true 1/12 scaled figures. And as you would expect, Dee Jay fits in nicely with the rest of the Jada Toy Street Fighter line. Dee Jay is going to have a double ball joint in the head and a ball joint in the neck. Butterfly joints in his shoulders. Arms hinge out to the side and do a full 360. A swivel in the bicep and double hinged elbows. Hinge and swivel at the wrists. A ball joint in the upper torso and a ball joint in the lower torso. Legs will kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. A very stiff double bend in his knee. Rotation at his ankle, a hinge in the foot, and forward facing pin for rocker ankle. Jada Toys has been on a roll, especially with their Street Fighter line, and Dee Jay continues that long trend of impressive figures. He is a by-the-numbers Jada Toys action figure, where he comes with an extra pair of hands, an extra head, and his effect piece. But that doesn't take away anything from how great this figure actually is, and he actually poses probably the best out of the Jada Toy Street Fighter line. Even though his articulation is what we've come to expect out of Jada Toys, it actually feels like his articulation is the best out of the line. And with this level of articulation, you can get him in a lot of poses from the video game. I do like the fact that Jada Toys added 2 ports for the effect piece because it does turn in the video game. And the expressions on each head is actually quite nice, and I think it fits the character wonderfully. Although I have seen some issues with discoloration plastic for Dee Jay, mine doesn't have any of those issues. The main issue on mine is that his knees are actually quite tight, and it does take quite a bit of effort getting them bent. But even with those stiff knees, it's not enough for me to say that Dee Jay is a bad figure, because he's actually one of the best. At the time I'm making this video, Dee Jay is available on sites like Big Bad Toy Store, where I did pick up mine for $24.99. This is one figure I highly recommend you pick up and don't sleep on, as Dee Jay feels like he's going to be one of the best figures out of the Street Fighter line. And if you are looking to complete your Street Fighter roster, Dee Jay is an essential pickup. Thank you for watching another video here on the Dragon Den, but before you go, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my Jada Toy Street Fighter collection. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon, where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my loyal Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm KingofDragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.